Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Exposing the Narcissist. Before we begin, I would like to welcome my latest channel member, who is Glory Ann. Thank you so much for joining and supporting my channel. Okay, today's topic of when the narcissist wants to be alone may have you wondering, what do I mean by that? Well, this is something narcissists would tell their partners, friends, and family from time to time in one way or another. They would say they need time alone, time to think, or they need some space. So today I will be addressing what the narcissist is actually saying when they make these sorts of statements and what they are usually up to in their so-called alone time. Because the truth of the matter is that narcissists hate being alone. They need that interaction with other people, as that is how they receive their narcissistic supply. So be it in person, by phone, or online, the narcissist needs to be impressing, deceiving, or using someone to fulfill their wants and desires. But first of all, when a narcissist has a partner, friend, or family who they view as a sure source of supply, they tend to take them for granted. They usually get bored and want someone or something new to add a fresh burst of excitement to their life. So ever so often, they are happy to neglect these people or dismiss them so that they can focus on other things. This is when the narcissist may start ignoring your calls, ghosting you, asking for space, or rudely push you away. They may also become very argumentative and blame you for everything so that they can make you feel guilty for pushing them away, or even agree with them that you should indeed both give each other some space. Narcissists are very manipulative and have various ways to get what they want without exposing their true intentions. But whatever the outcome, it will indeed be your fault. Once the narcissist is free to pursue their interests, it can be one of a few things. And the first reason they may want to be alone would be because they need their space to pursue their addictions. Their addictions can range from mild to dangerous. For example, it can be an addiction with games or an addiction with drugs, and anything else in between, such as gambling, porn, or sex. Their addictions offer a well-needed distraction from the stresses of life and, more importantly, themselves. The second reason why a narcissist would want their space is to seek out or pursue a new interest. Yes, the narcissist likes to dedicate a lot of their time and energy to find and impress new sources of supply. So when they are bored with their current supplies, you can be sure they are looking for new ones. Their alone time can be an opportunity for them to cheat on their partners. Narcissists love having multiple supplies on hand and end up juggling a few partners at once. And if you are infringing on time that they would prefer to spend with someone else, then expect them to come up with an excuse to put you on the shelf for a while. The third reason why a narcissist would want to be alone would be to punish you. You may have offended them, asserted your boundaries, or called them out on one of their twisted behaviors, and their way of dealing with it would be to take a break from you. And if they can, they would choose a time when they know they should have been doing something for you or just be there for you, to then make themselves not be available. Another reason that closely links to this one is because they are scheming against you. Narcissists can be very secretive, and even more so when they are out to destroy you. Until they are sure about their plans to take you down, they prefer to keep their distance. Then they come back ready to act like you're their best mate to distract you from their true intentions. The final reason can be that the narcissist needs more than a break and they are prepping you for a discard. I refer to it as a soft discard, where they leave you in limbo, waiting for them to come back around. Because they usually give no clue that it is because they want to be with someone else. Instead, they make it seem like they may need to work on themselves, or they are unsure about their life, they are feeling depressed, or whatever other excuse they think you will accept. Before I end, I want to speak about narcissistic parents, as they usually end up viewing their children as a nuisance and seek to spend as much time away from them as possible. And if they do have to be around, they expect not to be bothered or interrupted by their children. Their children are there for as and when they need them. Narcissists are very selfish with their time, so whatever they fill it with has to be with things they want to do. But to conclude, what we can see is that the narcissist's so-called time alone usually means they are up to no good or wasting their times and lives away, indulging in their addictions. Also, the people they can use to replace you in some of these instances can be anyone from a complete stranger, family member, or their own child. Whoever it is that is providing them with that extra boost of narcissistic supply. Because at the end of it all, narcissists are very self-serving people who are only consumed with thoughts on how they can get ahead or assert more control. For a narcissist to really be alone, it would mean actually spending time with themselves. And this is something they try desperately to avoid. Their life is built around constantly trying to distract themselves from themselves. So when a narcissist wants time alone, no matter how they communicate it, what they are actually saying is that they need time without you. Okay, that is it for today. Many thanks for listening and have a blessed week, everyone.